We're here at Webster Elementary School, which is in Manchester in New Hampshire, and what you can see behind me is the American political process at work. As you point out, voting is not compulsory here, so people are here voluntarily, not because they're scared of getting a fine. When they walk in, they are first ticked off. Their registration is checked. Here in the United States, people affiliate with different political parties. So if you're a registered Democrat, you're able to vote in the Democrat contest. If you're a registered Republican, you get to vote in the Republican contest. And here in New Hampshire, if you're undeclared, you can vote in either. And that's going to be a very important factor in the New Hampshire primary. How many of those undeclared voters decide to vote in the Republican contest, and who do they decide to vote for? Is it the former President of the United States, Donald Trump, or is it the former US Ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley? We did speak a little earlier to some Americans who have turned up. I should point out this is an area that they were expecting to go pretty strongly for Nikki Haley, but this is a little of what they had to say.
I feel like she's, has a strong presence, and I think she would be a good choice for the next president. I mean, it's been, I feel like, a pretty chaotic past 8 years between Trump and Biden, and I think, it's a good step to move past those two candidates and, have a better option for the future.
To make sure Donald Trump doesn't get in, and I voted for Nikki Haley because I think that she's got the right temperament, she's got the right values, and I tend to believe with the things that she stands for.
I just think Trump's stronger than she is, and it's a little flip-floppy with Haley, so hey, maybe she'd make a good vice president.
So, Carrington, what's at stake here for the candidates?
Well, the calculations for Donald Trump and Nikki Haley could not be more different. In Iowa, Donald Trump had a resounding victory, and no Republican candidate who hasn't been the incumbent has ever won Iowa and then New Hampshire. So the pundits believe if he has another overwhelming victory in New Hampshire, it's all but over. You can basically say Donald Trump is the anointed nominee for the Republican Party for this year's presidential election. What Nikki Haley needs to do is better than what the polls suggest. She would like to win here, or she would like to get very, very close and to build some momentum going into the other states. She wants to make an argument that this is not a done deal and that Republican voters can come out and support her candidacy and she can still be the nominee. But it is an upward climb for Nikki Haley, and if we see a similar result to Iowa, well, I think you may see her pull out of the race pretty quickly.